Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weather forecast. My name is Dooley Godot. I am your meteorologist, and happy Wednesday. We've made it to the midweek point of our week now, so we're going to let you know what to expect as far as the weather is concerned for your upcoming Thursday and the remainder of today. And if you're in the Northeast, you've experienced some severe weather today, possibly a tornado in Rome, New York, that took the life of one civilian, and we're going to keep track of what's going on. I'm going to let you know, keep you updated on the weather in the Northeast and how things are going, as we're expecting a pretty significant bout of severe weather this afternoon. As a few hours ago, we had a possible tornado go through the town of Rome, New York. So let's get started on our video today. And remember, at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you some more of my experiences on our recent trip to Alaska. But we're going to take a look at the radar right now, and this is what's happening in the Northeast. And you can see across New York, these scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms are severe. We do have several severe thunderstorm warnings right now across southeastern New York here, just northwest of the city. And we're going to be seeing those showers and thunderstorms making their way up to Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and across over into Connecticut as well. And we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect right now across a good portion of the east, from southern Vermont, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, southern New York State, Connecticut, eastern Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. The entire state of New Jersey, we currently have a tornado watch, as well as in eastern Maryland. Here is our severe weather forecast for this afternoon. And our threat is going to be mainly in the Northeast and New England. We have a marginal risk here in the yellow. The red area is a slight risk for severe thunderstorms, and our primary threat today is going to be damaging winds and some hail. We're going to see a few tornadoes possible. Heavy rainfall is also going to be likely with some of these showers and thunderstorms as well. And we're going to be seeing a flood watch in effect across the D.C. area and eastern Virginia. So Fairfax, Arlington, Bethesda, Maryland, Baltimore, Annapolis, these areas here, we have an aerial flood watch in effect at this time. And that's going to be through tonight. And here is the current radar situation, where we're seeing a lot of scattered showers and storms down across the southeast, across the Appalachians, and the deep south in the Gulf Coast, over through central and north Florida. A few showers and storms down there in South Florida, but we're seeing those showers and storms extend all the way along this cold front into the interior portions of the Northeast and along the St. Lawrence River Valley. We're seeing those showers and thunderstorms right now as that cold front advances to the east. Here is our current temperatures. I think these need to be updated, but on my last go around here, I think it's still very warm here across the south. A little bit cooler across the north here, where we're looking at some temperatures in the upper 60s over in northern Minnesota and low to mid 60s over central and southern Minnesota. We're also looking at 60s and 70s into Wisconsin and parts of Michigan. Warmer in southern Michigan, where we're looking at 80 around Lansing. But we are looking at those temperatures in the low 80s in Illinois. We're around Chicago. We're looking at 81 degrees right now. So we're looking at very nice and drier conditions across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. Behind that cold front, still very hot out here in the west, the desert Southwest, where we're going to see that triple-digit heat, and it's going to be warming up into the northwest as well. So eastern Washington and Oregon, we're going to see those temperatures rise into the triple digits as we head into the weekend hour, in the weekend days. So here is our humidity situation here, and we're looking at relatively lower humidities out in the west, but we do have 59 degrees around Phoenix. So we are looking at dew points high enough for that monsoon flow. So we are looking at some monsoonal activity out in the Four Corners region, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. But we're looking at much higher dew points in the east. We're looking at those dew points in the mid 70s where we're seeing numerous showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. And this is where a lot of that deeper moisture is in the east, in the southeast, and all the way up into the northeast in New England, where we have deeper moisture. And here is your forecast for your Monday morning. Pleasant conditions across the northern half of the country. Very warm and humid across the south and the southeast, with some showers and thunderstorms. The potential for monsoon moisture here across the desert southwest and the Four Corners region. So through Zion and Bryce and the national parks, we're going to see the potential for gully washers with some of those thunderstorms and those elevated thunderstorms in the mountains and in the deserts out here in the Four Corners region. So monsoon moisture, and we're going to see much of the same in the afternoon, and in the evening hours we're going to see much more of the same, but we're going to see that thunderstorm threat sag a little bit further to the south and a little bit closer to the coastline in the Carolinas. So the Shenandoah through South Carolina, we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms extend across Atlanta, the deep south, and into Alabama and Mississippi, Louisiana, all the way over to East Texas. We're going to see the chance for showers and thunderstorms. And we're going to see a cool down as we head into the July 22nd. I have to remember that our state fair is until August. So it's like the third week of August. So I think it will be late August, will be the last 2 weeks of August. Or it goes from August 20-something to Labor Day. So we get 2 weeks in the end of August and into Labor Day for the Minnesota State Fair. And I recorded a video for today, and I made the mistake of associating this cool down that we're going to see next week with our fair, thinking that the fair is coming next week. But it's not. It's not until August the 20-something, in the last couple of weeks of August. So I'm like, oh. And I told my wife, I said, so next week when we go to the fair, she was looking at me all crazy, like, what? The fair is not until August. She's like, you trying to make me go back to school? Oh, I was confused. I'm tired. I'm feeling a little bit sluggish and kind of out of it, so I'm tired. But we're going to see a pretty significant cool down over the center of the nation next week, as we're going to see some cloudy conditions and unusual cool down for July, and some showers across the center of the country. And we're going to see cooler weather conditions head into the Great Lakes in the upper Midwest and across the plains. A little bit cooler, but it's going to remain hot across the southeast and really hot across the west. Thinking of hot, these temperatures we're going to see in the mid-80s for the most part for the weekend here, from Friday into Saturday. Temperatures in the mid-80s from the mid-Atlantic to the southeast, all the way up to the upper Midwest and across the plains. We're going to see those temperatures in the mid to upper 80s to lower 90s, but a little bit lower humidities, but really hot on the west. Look at these triple-digit temperatures in Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, not Wyoming, I'm sorry. The triple-digit temperatures in Idaho, Boise, Spokane, Washington. We're going to see those in eastern Oregon, east of the Cascades. We're going to see those temperatures soar to the 100 to approach the 110 degrees. But look at those high temperatures down across Las Vegas and Phoenix. 115, 112, 110, then 112, 112, 111 in Vegas. So it's going to be hot out west as we head into the weekend. Very, very hot. And we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to see that rainfall continue for the weekend across the southeast. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from Charlotte and Raleigh all the way down to Florida, Louisiana, to Houston, the south in the Gulf Coast. More showers and thunderstorms, but no severe weather is expected, so that's good news. But just very hot, humid, and wet. And so I'm going to share some more videos of pictures from our Hawaii, Hawaii. Right, we're not going to Hawaii. We're not Hawaii people. We're not sit on the beach kind of people. We like to go to educational places, and this is an educational trip. So this is Ketchikan, Alaska. We went to this totem park here, and this is on land that's owned by the Tlingit people, the Tlingit tribe, and it's not a name. This is not reservation. This is their land. This is not a reservation or nothing like that. And I'm really proud of them for not having to live and not live on reservation. So they have their own stuff going on in Alaska. So it's not all reservations and stuff like that. So this is the Tlingit, and this is in Ketchikan, Ward Cove in Alaska, and this is a totem park. So these things here, these tall guys are called totems, and they are not statues of gods or nothing like that. What they didn't in those early days, they didn't have a written language, and these totems, they would carve these totems to spread news, except that people in the tribe should know, or like somebody have a baby, a marriage, anything happen, they can carve it in the totem, spread the word, and everybody come around and they can read the totem and say, okay, yeah, so and so, there's a new baby born in the tribe, or somebody got married, or something happened, or a war is coming, or maybe we're gonna starve this year. Any kind of news that the tribe should know, they would carve these totems. So they were more of a way of spreading news or things like that. And these old cars were brought. This is at the same park, but they have this little museum for these old cars. And these cars were brought around the time that Ketchikan, when the United States took over Alaska, and they built the town of Ketchikan. And when they started to bring mail, U.S. mail, shipping stuff, they used these old cars to bring stuff and drive the mayor around, different people, different things like that, in these old cars. And so I got a bunch of pictures of these old cars. There's another totem pole right there. These more old cars. There's another totem. Now these little buildings are basically, I believe these might actually not original. These are basically replicas of what they call a clan house. Very similar to what a longhouse is in the Nordic cultures, like the Vikings and the Northern territories in Sweden and Norway and the people in those. So this is very similar to what a longhouse is. Like the whole tribe get together and live in those longhouses, the longhouse or the clan house or whatever, and that's what those are. There's more of this beautiful place. There's the bear, another longhouse, clan house there, another one, and more and more. And so that'll do it for today's weather forecast video and some pictures from Ketchikan, Alaska. I thought I posted more than this, but there's 2 pictures there. Man. Okay, so that'll do it for it. I didn't take a whole bunch of pictures of Ketchikan. It wasn't that scenic like that for pictures, but of the tour we went on, I took pictures of the tour, and I try not to take too many pictures of other people in the tour, but it's just how it goes, because people are always in your business and standing in front of you and this and that. And I think that guy there is our tour guide, so he can be in the picture because he was the tour guide, at least one of the tour guides, because there was other cruise groups there with us. So okay, Mr. G is tired and sluggish, and I want to end this, so that'll do it for today's video. Tomorrow we'll take a look at Skagway, and that'll do it for our Alaska trip. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.